and welcome to another Tuke Takeaway. My name's Ellis and today we're going to do some cooking. We're going to cook a tiffin, which is a cake made out of biscuit and chocolate. Yum! And we're going to put it in the fridge to chill instead of the oven to bake. So it's different from the usual cakes. I'm excited. So let's get started. Before you start cooking, always wash your hands for 20 seconds. We've got another Tuke Takeaway video which goes through all the stages with you. So maybe check that out now before we start. So first you need 200 grams of biscuits. You could use digestives or shortbreads or ginger nuts. I'm using shortbread. Don't worry if it's a bit over or under, that's fine. So that's 200 grams. Then you need 150 grams of butter. Perfect. And 200 grams of chocolate. You could use, I'm using dark chocolate, but you could use milk or you could use white chocolate if you wanted, or a mixture. So you need 200 grams. These are 100 grams each. So I need 2 of them. 1, 2. And a handful of raisins. Now you're going to break your chocolate up into a bowl. I've already done 1 bar. We'll do the second one. This is a good opportunity for some counting. We could count the chocolate cubes that we've cut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
There were 30 cubes of chocolate. Next, you need to cut your butter up into cubes and add it in to your chocolate bowl. It doesn't matter, it can be very roughly done, it's just so that it melts a bit more easily. And now we're ready to melt the chocolate. So now you're going to find a pan that your bowl fits nicely into, and you're going to pour some water into the bottom. Now I'm doing this bit on the stove because I don't have a microwave, but you can also microwave this. If you pop it in for about 30 seconds, check on it, stir it, and then pop it in for another 30 seconds. Just make sure you keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn. So now you're going to take this over to the stove and turn it on. Make sure you've got an adult with you and you're really, really careful. So we're going to turn on the stove carefully and have it on a low heat, and then we wait for the chocolate to melt. So once your chocolate's lovely and melted, make sure you turn off the gas, and then we're going to go and crush our biscuits up. Now I'm going to use a blender for this next bit, but you don't need one. You can smash the biscuits up if you put them in a little sandwich bag, and then you can hit them with a rolling pin and make sure they're all smushed up really nicely. But I'm going to do it in my blender. So again, be very careful because the blender has a very, very sharp blade in it. So make sure your parent's helping you with this. So you're going to put the biscuits in. Whoop! Turn the blender on. Wow, and watch them spin around. So my biscuits are nice and blended into lovely crumbs now. So now we're going to tip our crushed up biscuits into a lovely big bowl and add our chocolate. So the bowl might be hot that the chocolate was in, so make sure you put an oven glove on to do this. We're going to tip all that lovely chocolate into the bowl Look at that pouring. Delicious. And then you're going to give it a mix around. Mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. Yummy. And you're going to add in your raisins. Or you could put marshmallows in. You can put anything you want in at this point. Yummy. So now it's ready to chill. You just need a Pyrex or a cake tin or anything really that you're going to put it in the fridge. So I've lined mine with a little bit of greaseproof paper, but it will be fine without. And then you're going to tip your chocolate mixture into your tin. Look at all that chocolate dripping. Now our tiffin is ready to put in the fridge. Now we're going to put it in the fridge for 2 hours. Now it's time to wash up. Make sure you get an adult to do all of the sharp objects. So first you need your sponge. Put some water on and some washing up liquid. Now you have to wash. Make sure you scrub everything off. And then rinse. After 2 hours, take your tiffin out of the fridge. Get a warm knife and run it round the edge to loosen the tiffin up. Whoop. And then you can slice into it.